Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Jane.M and this is Jane.M TV baby. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell so that you'll be alerted whenever I post, and that's on period. Your girl is out here looking this pretty and face beat, outfit banging, all of that good jazz because I was doing a chit chat get ready with me. I'm going to be taking pictures for my beginner course flyer for this coming February in 2025. I usually have a 4-month beginner course every year, and this coming year is no different. I am shooting my little picture that goes on the flyer with the garments that I myself have stitched, and which you as someone who's going to be coming to my beginner course can stitch once we are done, period. So this is me. Let's go take the pictures. You're probably gonna see the chit chat get ready with me before the pictures, or my sister is going to be creative and show you the behind the scenes while I do the chit chat. I don't know what she's gonna do, but that girl is creative with her little editing. So let's go on ahead and start the photo shoot. But in the meantime, you're gonna be enjoying the chit chat while we take the pictures. All right. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I probably would have introduced the little chit chat already, but I am on here because I'm gonna be doing my makeup while we chat about the year that has been and the year that we are going to hop on into. I usually don't do such videos on the channel, but what have I been doing, honestly, on the channel? Nothing. So we are going to go on and carry on with my makeup while I chat, basically. And I don't have a lot of memory as per usual. This is now on brand. I want to change this come 2025, but we'll see. I'm not promising anything. So we have 38 minutes in the memory card. Let's use it wisely while I do my makeup and chat to you guys. So what do I want to talk about right now with you? It's a bunch of things that I feel like I have at my big age have felt some type of way inside. I've been feeling some type of way inside about maybe the choices that I've taken or that I didn't take. First, let's talk about how to be private and move in silence while you are in this industry. What do I call it? Is it entertainment, beauty? Wait, me, I'm in the fashion industry. I'm a fashion designer, so it's under an umbrella of, like, I feel, the entertainment industry, because, well, we dress people who are in entertainment, all of that good jazz. So how do I move in silence in such a space? Honestly, because not everyone is for you. Not everybody is there cheering you on for you to succeed, to achieve whatever goals you have in your head or you have mapped out on your visual diary. What may you? So how do you therefore move in silence in this space? I'm gonna tell you my tips, what I do. For some people who have actually noticed, I am on and off social media. I'm not consistently on social media. I try by all means to keep some of my life off social media, especially my romantic love life. I try to keep my goals off of social media. So if you're clamoring to see me post one day a visual diary, or tell you what my plans are for a certain year, you're probably not gonna see that. And that's on period. We are not sharing anything on social media, period. But now comes but girl, you need to be on social media to advertise your work. You need to be on social media to see what's happening, new trends, that sort of thing. That I fight with my siblings. See, my brother and sister are on me to keep being on social media to promote my work. And if you ever see me back on social media, know that one of them pressured me, probably gave me money to do a project. Okay, this is something that I worked on this December to promote my work again. My brother, he was like, no, you need to get back on social media. How come people are not finding you? Because I deactivate. You cannot find me on Facebook. I've been off Facebook for the longest time. And then what else do I do to keep private? What I have practiced lately is to make sure I know who my people are. I have made it my business to know what friend amongst the people I call friends I talk to about my private stuff, my big desires, and these people will know these big desires and my plans because they play a part. So if you're not going to be playing a part in my elevation, you don't need to know. So it's on a need to know basis. If you are playing a part in whatever elevation it is that I'm pushing in my life at that point in time, you're going to know. So that's that on moving in silence for me. I don't know what other people do, but I have found that this works for me. And I'm going to carry this social media thing onto something else that I feel I have kind of lost control over, guys. Okay, I'm gonna finish off my brows off camera and then come back to you and talk about this next topic. Okay, the brows are done. They're not sisters, clearly. They're not cousins. They're not twins. They're not nothing. They're not related. But they're girls. At least they have the same gender. Anyway, so I was talking about moving in silence last and how to do that successfully in the industry that I'm in, where I'm constantly supposed to be online promoting my work. So I'm moving on to something else, which I said I'll carry over the social media spiel onto. And this is, of course, for me, it's been negative self-talk. I put on too much foundation. I did not need that much. Anyway, negative self-talk. The reason that I'm constantly off social media is because I really do not like consuming other people's lives the highlights of their lives, because honestly, like I said, because it's highlights, I only get to see the good, the glamorous, you know, everything that is good in the world, saving the world and defeating world hunger. You never get to see anything terrible. Not that I want to see anything terrible about people's lives. It's honestly amazing to see people doing great, but when you are focused on growing yourself, you cannot intake other people's growth as well, because some people just blow up out of nowhere and you see them doing great and you're like, I've been hustling for years and nothing is coming to pass in my life. I seem to be failing more than I am achieving, and I have nothing to show for it. You know, it is pretty hard to justify another person's prosperity while you are in actual fact not prospering, you know. So because I don't want to be that guy on social media moping and looking at other people's lives and feeling like I'm not doing much, I'm not succeeding, I'm not, all of that negative self-talk, telling myself that I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy to achieve certain things in life, I am growing old alone, you know, that type of thing. That negative self-talk begins to weigh down on you as a person. I'm gonna talk about myself. It weighs down on me personally, and literally I cannot move. Part of why I stopped doing YouTube was because I kept seeing other people succeeding, other people making moves, you know, and I was like, but I've been hustling even way more than some of these people have been, longer than they have been, and I really looked down upon whatever moves I've been doing. Anything that I had been doing, I just felt it was not enough. So I felt like I'd just been giving, because what I did on here prior to me rebranding my YouTube channel, which killed it by the way, is I used to do tutorials and breaking down how these big designers do their designs, showing people how they can do them easy with what fabrics, because what I feel most people fail with design is knowing the skeleton of the garment. Sometimes you did the correct thing, but you didn't use the right fabrication, you didn't use the right materials underneath to have a steady skeleton to make your garment outstanding, or at least look close to what the other designer did. And over here we don't judge, we copy other designers, because girl, it's not always that you'll be creative and come up with your own beautiful design. No, you learn from other people and then you'll be able to create your other stuff eventually. In the meantime, we learn from others. So I used to do that. I used to grind so hard on here, pushing a lot of content, which you will not find on here anymore, by the way. Everything is on my members only and on Patreon if you want to get to know how to do some of the stuff I used to do on here. The tutorials, all of them are on Patreon and on my members only. Please cheer me on so that I can upload our creating video for those technical babes, because there are babes on here who love technical stuff like I do. So cheer me on, because the video has been filmed. I just haven't gotten to editing and uploading. So that's also going to be on Patreon and on my members only. So upon all of that grinding hard, working so hard to be as far as other designers seem to be, and seeing my stuff not picking up the way I had thought and felt they would pick up, that really chipped away at my confidence, chipped away at my, I felt like I was an authority in the stuff that I did in fashion, but yo guys, I felt so tiny. I felt so little. I had given so much to people and gotten nothing in return, honestly. Very little appreciation and very little support. It chipped away at me. I had nothing, completely nothing to give. I was just, the last videos I was putting out on YouTube, I was pouring from an empty cup. I had nothing to give. I had absolutely nothing to give. So to combat that, I decided to again take off and get off of social media, get off of my phone, do not post nothing of what I'm doing, of myself. I really decided to pour back into myself, and part of that was also immersing myself in a lot of other fashion stuff, because I really hated fashion. At this point, I really hated fashion. I did not want to do anything in fashion. So I decided to pour back into myself by immersing myself in fashion related stuff. Like, I drew very closer to my friend Gwena. She's a fashion designer and a lecturer at Lerotoli Polytechnique. She's a very good designer, amazing designer. So I drew very close to her in 2024. She poured so much back into me, spiritually too, because she is a sister in Christ. Oh my God, she poured back into me about things in the fashion industry. I had to affirm myself positively. I had to tell myself that you are the shit. I had to tell myself that, because I did not believe it anymore. I did not believe I was anything in the fashion industry. I didn't believe I could give anything back. I was empty. So I drew closer to people who knew things about God, because the only way you're going to pull me back to my sanity is to talk about God, or something about God, about Jesus Christ, anything that speaks to my soul. That speaks to my soul. So my sister has been very pivotal in helping me grow closer to God, because another thing that happened was I got angry. I got so angry at God. I was like, God, you cannot give me all of this talent and have it go to waste. I'm just sitting over here not acquiring clients. I don't have, people who appreciate the content that I create. There was a lot of things I was just angry at God for, and I needed to get that anger out, because it was getting pent up somewhere. I had to get it out, and the only way to do that was to find people who understood the pain I was going through and the plight of my situation. And I found that in my sister and my friend Gwena, because they understand the industry, they understand the amount of work that I put in, the stuff that I put out in the world, and the love that I have for the work that I do. It's a few people who know, a few people and a few clients who know the love that I have for fashion. And I'll always keep thinking, Tato, my consistent client, wherever she goes, she'll come through and get something done. Even if she's not going anywhere, Tato will be here and say, I have a fabric, can you make me something? We work on something together. And she understands the love that I have for fashion. And she can as well be one of the people I can say have poured back into me in terms of, you know, me loving fashion again. Because to be honest, I was quitting. Your girl was quitting fashion, and no one was gonna stop me. But I'm so thankful for those people I've mentioned who have literally done nothing but pour back into me, made sure that I was okay, made sure that I was spiritually sound, that I was not drowning deep into a depression, because your girl would wake up, bath, eat, hop right back into bed. That's all I did. That is all that I did. I was so tired. I had given up. So getting myself off of social media played a huge role in pulling myself back towards myself, in understanding that our journeys as humans are very different. God did not plan our lives to follow the same trajectory. He planned our lives to be different in a way that will eventually glorify Him. So now that I have pulled myself back towards myself, talking positively to myself, pouring back into myself, loving me more, reducing the amount of my intake of other people's lives, it has really helped me even grow back in confidence in what I do. Because when I tell you, I did not trust myself anymore in what I was doing. I did not love my work. I really did not like the career that I had picked. I felt like God could have given me something else to do rather than do fashion, because fashion was not it. I'm focusing because my contour is not contouring. No. Girl. Okay, this contour is crazy. I'm gonna blend this out and come back to you in a minute and move on to another little thing that I want to talk about before our memory runs out. I'm looking crazy, but when I come back, I'm gonna be slaying, period. Otherwise, yeah, remember, positive affirmations, spiritual growth, get closer to God, remember who you are, whose you are, and the stuff you're made of. The stuff that you're made of. You better believe what it is that you came here to do. Believe that you're going to achieve greater things. More than where you are, because honestly, anything less than thinking positively about your life is limiting God. So we're not about that on here. We talk positively to ourselves. Talk to me nice. Okay, I'm back, and I did try to blend. I did. There I go again with my contour. It's very severe, but it's gonna have to work. I'm a bit rusty. I've not been doing my makeup for the longest time, so it shows. So I'm just gonna take whatever I'm using to blend my nose contour to my eyelids. I'm going for a very neutral look. The reason I'm doing a chit chat get ready with me is because I enjoy them. I enjoy seeing other creators doing chit chat get ready with me because I feel like they're fascinating. You're doing multitasking, which is something that I don't know how to do. That's why I keep cutting you off so that I can blend. I can't talk and, you know, because I need to process my thoughts before I talk. I'm sure as you have noticed, I say something and then I have an in it. It's because I really don't know how to process my thoughts very well. That is why. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was, while we are at now positively pouring back into ourselves with affirmations and letting God drive our lives, now the other thing that I practice more is I make sure that I am grateful. I say my gratitude out loud more, especially during prayer, because I need God to understand that I appreciate the little things. They seem little to me, but I know they're big moves. One of which, the beginning of 2024, I had my beginner course students and I was able to move my studio to town. I was working from the Sipubi building, and the studio was amazing. The studio was beautiful, and with the money that I got from the girls that came through to learn from me, I was able to build this workbench. I was able to buy an extra industrial sewing machine. All of the chairs that you saw in the studio, everything that you saw in there was the money from my beginner course. The studio was beautiful. Like I said to a lot of people, I love my studio to look like something you'd see in Joburg or like in New York, what the big designers have in their studios, like the feeling. That's what I wanted to have, and I'm grateful that God was able to give me that in 2024. All the way up until, when did I leave? Was it September? Yeah, I think up until September I was working from there. I was able to work from there because of people like Tato who came through to support me with the custom orders. So yeah, so I practice gratitude. So now I practice gratitude through thanking God basically for the things that I feel are little things, but they are big. They are big things. One other thing that I'm grateful for was at 35, my sister and I were able to move out of our parents' house. We are now living alone in this apartment. It's beautiful. The place is secure. Oh my god, it's everything. Okay, for the people who've been here before, they know how peaceful this place is. It's very nice. My sister is more calmer. I am more calmer being here. My mental health has improved so much, to be honest. So I thank God for that as well. What else am I thankful for? I still have my grandmother, guys. I still have my grandmother. She is a huge part of my life, my sister and I's lives. I'm grateful for my grandmother. As you know, in 2023, we lost our mother, and our aunt has been standing in space for her. She has been very great, in making sure that we are okay. As it is, we don't really have medical aid like that. She uses her medical aid to make sure that whatever we need medically, we are, taken care of. Just, guys, very thankful for them, and very thankful also for my cousins. I know we don't get to meet sometimes with all of them, but this December, everybody decided to come to Lesotho. They came through. We spent some time together, both on my mother's side and on my father's side. So I'm thankful for you guys. Family is important. There's something I'm seeing on the camera, and I'm hoping it's nothing I'm going to regret later. So I'm gonna stop here and check out the footage and come back to you guys, because this is creeping me out. Okay guys, if the quality has dropped, I'm sorry. Here is our camera. I think it was overheating because when I touched it, it was hot. So I feel like that was the complaint I was seeing on the screen. So I decided to put it away for now. We are almost done with our little chit chat. What was I saying? I was talking about being grateful. So I mentioned some of the things that I'm grateful for, and I practice that a lot to make sure that I combat the negative self-talk. So that is how I make sure that I am pouring again back into myself, and to actually realize the amount of work I've been putting into myself, self-growth, and my craft. So the other thing that I'm going to talk about is trauma bonding or trauma bonds. Guys, I stay away from you if you are negative. Negativity is not for me. I was not meant for negativity. I was not meant for any sort of trauma. So when I know that I'm going through something, this is what a lot of people have actually realized about myself, is the fact that whenever I am going through a lot, I will disappear up out of your life. I will not exist in your life, on your social media. You'll not see me anywhere. So I don't trauma bond, because I feel like, negativity clings onto you. Negativity will find you wherever you are, okay? If constantly when we are together, we are only complaining and talking about how life is not going the way we thought it should, if I feel that way myself, I stay away from people because I don't want to impact them with the negativity that I have within me. I want to make sure that I drain all of that out of myself, um, until I am able to sit with you and talk positively into your life, and talk positively about what I'm doing, where I am in life. Like, if I'm not able to do that, I don't trauma bond. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Uh, I have friends that lost their mothers. Um, I think two of them last year, the previous year, and then mine was last year. When I tell you, we have never sat and talked about how painful it's been losing our mothers. Okay? No, I want us to meet and talk positively, pour into the next person positively, because I'm telling you, it clings onto you. That negative self-talk, that negativity, that, yo guys, me, I detach, I stay away from you, I minimize contact, I make sure that we don't meet, okay, until we are both ready to pour into each other positively. So that's one other thing I have decided to do, that I've been doing in 2024. If my presence was not felt in your life in 2024, know that that was the reason. I don't trauma bond. I don't. um, what else? I think I've spoke about these things. I have them written down on my workbench, so that when because my mind will go from one point to another, I was trying to keep everything, um, you know, flowing. So I spoke about uh, moving in silence, basically ghosting people on social media, uh, just moving quietly about my plans, my desires. I don't share vision boards, no. And then I spoke about negative self-talk and how to positively, affirm yourself in spiritual growth, how to get closer to God, and how to surround yourself with people who understand your plight and actually want to pick you up out of your depression. And then also talked about practicing gratitude, and always making sure that you understand that the little things also matter uh, in your walk in this life. It's not only the big things that everybody can point out that matter, but every little step that you take counts, into pouring back into yourself when you are at an empty cup type of situation, like I was in 2024. And then do not trauma bond. I don't care what it is that happened in your life. Broke up with somebody, friendship breakups or romantic breakups. I'm sad, but death, we don't trauma bond over death or breakups or failed ventures or anything. We don't trauma bond over here. I think that's everything that has been helping me in 2024 to realize that I'm not doing anything, because that's the feeling I've been feeling. I've been feeling like I'm not doing anything, I'm not moving, I'm just stuck in one place, while other people my age are doing this, that, and the third, and I'm just in one place, just not moving. So this little tips are what have been helping me out, and I pray and hope they help you out. So the reason I'm doing my makeup, and I never told you why. Like I said, I don't ever do these things on my channel because I'm a fashion designer. What I do is to promote my work. So you're gonna see me on the sewing machine sewing, or you're gonna see me taking pictures for something. And today I am taking pictures for something, which is a flyer for my beginner course. So every beginning of year, I share my skill with other people who want to learn new skills, elevate whatever it is they're doing in the fashion industry. If you want to be a designer, I have a course for that every beginning of year. It usually starts in February because I feel like in December you guys have been going all around spending money. So first paycheck, yeah, January, we save the money so that we can elevate our, our fashion sewing skills. And this year, what I want to do again is to have a masterclass. I do have a masterclass which is 12,500 Rand for a month for corsets, but nobody has been interested in that one. So I want to do a week-long corset course, masterclass for people who want to learn how to make corsets. And it's going to be 3.6. That one is only going to take a week. And trust me, I'm going to give you gems in that masterclass. And I want us to leave having at least constructed a full garment. So in a week, I might extend it to 2 weeks because I'm nice like that. One thing about me, I am nice. There's nobody gonna tell you anything different. The only time I'm going to be a bit in my feels or a bit tough on you is if I am teaching you. Ask anybody else, I'm a nice person. If I'm teaching you, you are going to feel the wrath because I want you to live here sure of everything that you are doing, sure of yourself, sure of your skill. So I'm a bit tough on my students. All of them have a complaint or two. I don't mind. I'll see you around town and I'll greet you nicely with a smile. Some hate me, they don't want to talk to me. I don't mind. The work that you do will prove that I did my job. So I don't mind if you hate me when you leave me here. But I do want you leaving here with the skill sets that you didn't have coming in. So I'll be a bit tough. I'm sorry, I'll be tough. It's like driving a car. Have you ever met driving instructors? I still don't want to meet my driving instructor even now. He was mean, but I'm a very good driver. I'm a careful driver. Amongst all of my siblings, my brother and sister, I was my mom's favorite because I'm a very careful driver. Anyway, that is all that I have for you guys. I don't want to be long-winded on here and bore you. So those are the tips that I have for you as a business person who constantly needs to be on social media to promote your work. You need to find a balance, okay? And remember, you are not the only person who has to advertise your work, okay? You can find an agency somewhere to advertise your work. You don't have to be consistently on social media. If you know that it depletes you, if you know that my battery is gonna die when I'm on social media, get off. Get off. Do yourself a favor. Yo guys, I don't know what I'm doing now. This thing is getting in my eyes. So I'm gonna take a picture with an outfit that I made, but I've never taken a picture in it, and I'm going to use that as my beginner course poster photo. Yeah, that is it from me. I'm gonna say to you guys a happy new year. Please set goals, please get closer to God, and do yourself a favor and get off social media. You don't have to be the one promoting your work consistently. Maybe once in a while, after a month. Or me, I started with a month, then 2 months, then now I feel like I can do 6 months of social media. So if I could do it, and I'm somebody who loves social media, I love interacting with other people. So if I could do it, you can too. Get off social media, work on yourself in private, move in silence. Make sure that you don't share everything with everyone. Have your people and pray. Period. I'm gonna take care of my lips. I'm gonna take care of my lips. Let's apply a bit of that blush. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of my lips and then go take pictures. I'm gonna ask my sister to take my pictures. And that's what you'll be seeing at the end of this our video. All right, see you in another video, guys, in 2025. Let's elevate. Those who want to join my beginner course, there are the details. Those who want to join my masterclass, I'm not sure when to do this one, but either sometime in January or sometime in February. But because the beginner course begins in February, I will decide, and probably when you see this video, there will be a poster for the masterclass. I'll promote it also on Instagram for the people who are on Instagram. There are people who love one-on-ones on the internet. If that is you and you want a one-on-one, we can organize that. Don't be afraid to chat to me in my DMs on Instagram or WhatsApp me on this number. It is quicker. I'll get back to you like that. All right. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Elevate your lives in 2025 and practice not caring about what the other people are doing. Focus on you and your craft. Focus on leveling up and be grateful for the little things because they matter. Peace and out. This is the outfit, guys. On. I didn't show you how it looks on, but this pants I made, and they still have to get a button on here. As you can see, there's a pin underneath, but that's our little secret. And then the shirt, you know, guys, you've seen it before. That's basically us in a nutshell. Bye, guys.